deep in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, where the dense forests whispered ancient secrets and the mist hung heavy, even in the brightest of days, there lay a small, isolated village named Whispering Pines. The villagers were a close-knit community, bound by tradition and superstition, where tales of the supernatural were passed down through generations like treasured heirlooms. Among the villagers was a young woman named Eliza, whose beauty was matched only by her curiosity. She had always been drawn to the stories told by the elders of restless spirits that wandered the woods, of creatures that lurked in the shadows, and of a mysterious entity known simply as the Whisperer. Legend had it that the Whisperer was an ancient being, neither human nor animal, who could communicate with the living through whispers carried on the wind. It was said that those who heard its voice would be forever changed, their minds haunted by visions and their souls plagued by nightmares. One moonlit night, Eliza ventured into the forest alone, driven by an inexplicable urge to uncover the truth behind the tales. She followed a winding path deeper into the woods, the trees towering ominously above her, and the silence oppressive around her. The air grew colder with each step, and a sense of unease settled in her chest. As she walked, Eliza began to hear faint whispers carried on the breeze. At first, they were indistinct, a murmur on the edge of her consciousness. But as she pressed on, the whispers grew louder, weaving into a haunting melody that seemed to echo through the trees. She couldn't make out the words, but their tone was plaintive, filled with longing and sorrow. Her heart racing, Eliza stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight. In the center stood a gnarled oak tree, its branches twisted like skeletal fingers reaching towards the sky. And there, beneath its shadowy canopy, she saw a figure cloaked in darkness, its form shifting and indistinct. The whispers intensified, swirling around Eliza like a whirlwind. She felt a cold hand grip her heart as the figure slowly turned towards her, revealing hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through her very soul. Terror seized her, but she was unable to move, transfixed by the otherworldly presence before her. Suddenly the Whisperer spoke a voice that was both ethereal and chilling, resonating within her mind. It spoke of forgotten truths and forbidden knowledge, of lives lost and destinies intertwined. Eliza's head spun with the weight of its words, her mind teetering on the edge of comprehension. In a desperate bid to escape, she turned and ran, the echoes of the Whisperer's voice chasing her through the woods. Branches clawed at her clothes, roots tripped her feet, but still she pressed on, driven by fear and an overwhelming need to return to the safety of Whispering Pines. When she finally emerged from the forest, breathless and trembling, the village lay shrouded in pre-dawn mist. The first rays of sunlight cast long shadows across the sleepy streets, but Eliza knew that the darkness she had encountered in the woods would never truly leave her. From that day onward, Eliza was haunted by visions of the Whisperer, a spectral presence that lingered at the edge of her dreams, whispering secrets that only she could hear. Though she tried to convince herself that it was merely a trick of the mind, she could never shake the feeling that the Whisperer's influence had changed her irrevocably. And as the years passed, the villagers of Whispering Pines would speak in hushed tones of the young woman who had dared to confront the unknown and of the price she had paid for seeking the truth in the heart of the haunted forest.